Hello and welcome to Knitting at Tiffany's with Added Bling. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Erin.
Thank you for coming back if you're a return viewer, and thank you for watching if you're a new viewer. We hope you like our show. This week, or this show, we're actually going to do a little different.
Yes.
And why is that, Erin?
Well, it's been 3 weeks since, what did they say, our last confession. And we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of knitting, and we have a lot of enabling. There's been fiber festivals.
Wow.
There's been mystery boxes.
Yes.
There's been deliveries.
Delivery, yes, yes.
So we are going to do this episode, I guess.
And yarn crawl.
So I guess, yeah, and then yarn crawl. So I guess it's going to be part A and B.
Yeah, 1 and 2, whatever. So
we're gonna split up the episode a little bit.
yeah. Otherwise, it would be like
It would be like 3 hours. Yeah, it'd be insane.
It'd be way too long even for my liking.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a few segments in this one,
Yes.
and then we'll do a whole enabling mystery box packages,
Exactly.
fiber festivals, yarn crawl,
Like next week, probably.
extravaganza in the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to apologize that we didn't record our normal time. I guess last week it would have been. It was my husband's birthday weekend, and I spoiled him. So he was off, and he doesn't get off many weekends. Sometimes it's maybe 2 weekends a month if we're lucky. So I thought for his birthday weekend, why not spoil him? Except he spoiled me the one day we went to go see Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but
he had that book.
he must have enjoyed it. Okay.
He did enjoy it.
Okay. My mom wants to know how the movie was.
It was really good. Yeah. I have to say, I was not hesitant of Gal Gadot, but because in the Batman Superman movie, she has like 2 lines, and that's it. So, and I know she's Israeli, and she has a nice accent, and her accent's like an Israeli-French kind of mixture, because she speaks a lot of different languages. But I really, really liked it. The only thing that I wish, I really, really, really wish, and I know it was because I think of scheduling, that Linda Carter could not be Gal Gadot's mom in the movie, because that would have been perfect. That movie would have been absolutely perfect for me. But because she was not Gal Gadot's mom in the movie, that was the only thing that didn't make it perfect for me.
But you enjoyed it.
You really needed her to be there. It was a very well done movie. There was a very slow part at the beginning. It had a storyline, and it's nothing like the TV shows. Like, it's nothing like the Wonder Woman TV shows, so it's totally different. But I did like it. She plays a great Wonder Woman, and yeah, I did. I liked it.
So there you go, Mom.
I liked it. And Chris, what's his name, from Star Trek? Oh, he's a cutie with those blue eyes and everything. He played a good part, too.
Okay. Tiffany approved.
Yeah, go see it. It was 2 thumbs up, totally.
Okay.
Go see it. Definitely go see it. So I spoiled my husband. That's why we didn't record. And sometimes, you know what? My hubby comes first.
Yeah,
so
sometimes life
just happens.
Yeah.
So we had to just, but we're making up
for it. But we
it.
have so much more knitting now.
I know.
Because we had that extra week.
So I'm super excited to show you guys my stuff, and I know.
And we have other stuff, because what episode is this?
Much. This is episode 50.
Episode 50!
Do you know what happens in episode 50? Oh my god, can we show it now? Come on, yeah, let's show it now.
We're going to do it at the beginning, right?
Yeah, that's what we're at the beginning.
Okay, so it's episode 50.
Can we show this first, and then you can show that?
Yeah.
Okay, so show what they want.
Okay, so it's episode 50.
Excited.
And on our last episode, because we reached 500 subscribers,
Woohoo!
we did our little giveaway.
Yes.
And we've drawn a winner. And so I have the little prize box ready here.
Yeah, she's going to show it, because I'll probably drop it.
Very careful.
Look at all the goodies.
So this is
I don't know if you can even see them all, because there's layers of it.
You can see most of them in there.
Look at that.
And I'll probably add 1 or 2 more things. So that's the prize. And we drew from the post. So you had to post below with what segments you liked in the show.
Yes.
And
on the YouTube page.
On the YouTube page.
So from all the people that posted.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes.
So if this is you, you need to contact
Erin.
either through Ravelry, Serafina, or you could go through blingyourstring@gmail.com. So
ready?
If this is you, is this you?
Yay!
Is that you?
Woohoo!
Congratulations, you.
K Hallie, what is it?
6320. If that's your YouTube name.
Haley? Maybe it's Haley, not Hallie. I don't know.
If that's your YouTube name, contact me.
Woohoo! Congratulations on winning.
Yeah, and thank you everybody
Thank you so much for all your
and subscribed
posts.
And
I have to say, I didn't have a chance to comment through them. It's just had a busy couple weeks,
there was just
but
a lot.
I did read them.
Yeah, we read all of them.
And thank you for giving your feedback on our segments.
Some suggestions and stuff.
And some suggestions.
Yeah.
And once my yarn room is completed, I will definitely show you guys how my stash is done up. And
you can kind of see how mine is.
Hers is, well, she has two areas. She has one beside me that's all cubbies here, but then she has behind us. So what we'll do one day when my yarn room, when my yarn room is completed, we'll take pictures of both ours and we'll add it to one of the the episodes at the end, and then you guys can see how we
organize everything. Because a couple of people said they'd like to see how we organize.
Yeah, for sure. Why not? I love seeing other people's ideas. That's what gave me some ideas for mine, and because I'm a little bit unique in the way I have to sort my yarn room. So yeah, I got some great ideas, and it's just fun. So I don't mind doing that. So thank you. But again, thank you for all the posts and all your feedback. It was so super sweet and special, and it meant a lot. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So
now into
what
the
are we going to start with?
So much knitting.
I know.
So
actually, can you guys believe I actually did some knitting?
She did some knitting.
And I have an FO today.
Yep. we have FOs.
So, yeah. So we're going to start with
whips,
Diamonds in the Rough?
Yeah, Diamonds in the Rough.
Excellent. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you're going first, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to try not to bang the camera. I'm sorry. I got way too much stuff.
There is a large pile in front of us.
My yarn was attached to somewhere else, and that's why it's like that. Okay. So just to show you, I'm using, and it's pretty much stuffed. Look at that. But this is a Fat Squirrel's Fat Squirrel's bag, which is Amy Beth, and this is my 2013. I don't know if you guys can see that.
She's gonna be getting
2013. That says Kate bag, and oops, I love her bags. I like the thickness of them. I have to say, and. Like, oh my god, I have a cardigan sweater in here that's like...
A bulky cardigan.
Yeah, like look at it fits. And I have extra yarn at the bottom. So, yeah, it fits. So, guys, I can't believe this. I'm sorry, but I'm very proud of myself. No, I didn't finish it. Because obviously it's still on my whips. I wanted to work on other stuff. Yeah. And as I said, this is not a priority. But
also, it finally is summer weather here now.
Yeah.
So working on a bulky cardigan is probably not your first priority.
So my body's done, and my hem's done on the bottom. So last time you guys saw, I did start a sleeve. Well, guess what? My sleeve's pretty much done, and I got the second sleeve done. The only thing was I left my sleeves on needles and cables. I'm using my high interchangeables because I love them. I left them on needles and cables for two reasons. One is because I want to finish the collar and the button band before I finish my hands, because these are going to be thumbs. They're going to go...
Thumb holes.
Something so for thumb holes. They're going to go down to probably about here, and they're going to have a thumb hole in them. So sometimes when you put the buttons on and you do it up, your sleeves pull up a bit, and I don't want my thumb holes to be short and snagging on my thumb, because that would drive me insane, and I'd be disappointed. So I left them just to do them after. But I have to say, I really enjoyed knitting this up. It's a lot of fun. It turned out amazing so far, and I'm really happy with it, even though it's a single. I just need it to wear well.
Yeah.
And then I'll be really happy with it.
That's like a jacket.
Yeah, it's a cardigan. And
that's the Warm Sheep.
It's the Warm Sheep cardigan. I really liked it. And it was that, what sleeve again?
Contiguous.
That's the word.
Don't ask me how to spell it.
I don't even know. But it wasn't a hard sleeve at all.
Yeah.
Like I have to say.
It's not. I did it for one of the sweaters I did recently.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Dennis's sweater. I don't know. But it was like, oh, that was nothing.
No,
it's just increases. Your increases are in a different spot than...
yeah, it's not a big deal. So I really enjoyed that. And...
you are all over the place.
That's because I have a ball of yarn that's in a different bag because it didn't fit in here, and I haven't switched my bag over yet. That's for my other sleeve. And then I'll have to join another ball right now for the collar, so... Yeah, so I would have that, but that's okay. So yeah, that's my one whip.
Cool. So we have more whips, and the rest of our whips have to do with something.
I know.
Finally.
This is going to be a shocker for you
more than a month after our Cal started. We finally have some projects for our Cal.
Our Friends in Faux Cal started May 1st. That goes to July 31st.
Yeah.
We didn't start anything in May. Like, neither of us did. Which was so bad.
We just couldn't.
But we did start something.
We finally started something.
In June.
Yeah, we finally started in June. But that's why we did 3 months, right?
Exactly.
So we have lots of time. And you still have time to join.
Oh, yeah.
So you just have to do a project that's either themed around the show Friends or themed around some sort of villain. Any kind of villain. So she's Team Villain.
Yeah. I'm
Team
the foes.
I'm team friends. Even though we're kind of double dipping into each other's team at this point, because I have both a friend and a faux project, and you're doing both a friend and a faux project.
Ooh, wait till you see what I got.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. So you're going first.
Am I going first?
Do you want me to go first?
How about we do, because we
Oh,
both
mine's
have
right here.
we both have socks, right?
Yeah.
So let's do our socks.
So okay. So look at that. Look at my villain bag.
Mine's kind of a, well, it's not friends related,
And
but it is a cartoon. It's my claws off bag.
Usually what's in there is for me.
Well, it's not.
And this is a Bling string bag, people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and can I show you? Look at the little stitch thing, the little zipper pull she made for me with the crown. Can you, wait. Where's the crown? There's, stay flat. There's the crown. See it?
Well,
oh, can I do nail flash?
I could, wait, okay.
Nail flash. I didn't do this last time. My nails are still the same.
Are they
Nail
the same?
flash. Yeah, I haven't changed them. They're just this is my Italian Love Affair OPI pink, which is my favorite with my silver little line. This is my simple. This is like my simple.
It's your go-to?
Yeah, this is my go-to when I want something simple but pretty. That's what I do. Go-to.
Can I trump your princess crown?
Yeah.
I've got a naked crab.
I know. You made
I
me
love
my
this
princess
one.
crown.
I know.
That's okay.
I know. I got this as part
I
of
love
a
that.
Sherman's Lagoon swap, and I love this bag. Okay, so what's in our bags?
Okay, so
Both socks.
I'm knitting up, and I think I showed you guys this yarn, but it's even better. Look at the bling. Look at that bling. Oh, you can so see it. So this is the Joker colorway, and this is from Gnome Acres. Isn't that beautiful? It's so squishy soft. And because I have like the bestest friend ever.
So technically this is my whip too.
So you have to understand, I've been driving today all day long.
Yeah.
And last time we went on another Fiber Fest, I was driving 4 hours a day or more than that.
A yarn crawl today. So
I lose time to knit. And so, because I have the bestest friend in the world, look at what she did for me. She did my toes.
Two
I
at a
did tell you
time.
guys I was going to have toes done, right?
2 at a
I did
time.
promise.
I don't like 2 at a time.
Yeah, she did 2 at a time
I
toes
use
for
2 at a
me.
time toes.
I couldn't ask her for
Yeah.
anything better. But look at that. And so we had to be creative today.
Okay, so this, what was it, like a knitting hack? Would you call this a knitting hack?
This is totally
A
a knitting
knitting hack. Well, that's like life hacks. That's what they call it.
Totally, okay,
Anyway,
then.
so we're in the car, and
So
she's like,
funny.
"Oh, you have to do my toes for you." I'm like, "Okay, fine." She's like, "Oh, I forgot to split the ball in half." I'm like, "Okay, well, we'll
Oops.
figure it out." So you did the one ball, and then you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't have a button." I was like, "Okay, well,
I would have a button for it.
what can we use?" So
So my hair tie.
yeah,
Can you see
put,
it?
put it
Wait,
over your
hold
face,
on one
or
second.
put it over. Yeah, you can kind of see it there.
Let
Here,
me drop
put it
my
over sweater.
stitches.
Put it over my sweater.
Okay. Do you see it? There's my hair tie. Okay.
You
And we
tied it
tied
in
it in a
half.
knot so it looks like a little
Yeah.
bow. And so one yarn goes through one and one goes to the other. And so that way it won't
totally
get
worked.
pull. And it totally works.
Totally
so
worked.
it won't pull.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then she custom my toes on while I was driving.
Yep.
And I got toes now.
She has toes.
And
The increases are done.
yeah, there's
They're
no way
just,
these are
you
going to be
know,
matchy at all, and they
No.
shouldn't be because they're just
variegated,
variegated. But
yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
So I got toes, and this is going for our faux cow.
Yeah, because it's the Joker theme.
It's Joker yarn, and it's also going for my SSK.
Yeah.
And I'm doing, I think it's called Cafe Mochaccino or something.
Okay. Is it one of those ones with just like a simple?
It has something
pattern?
going up the side.
Okay.
So I'll have to make sure I do left and right and
Yeah.
remember that one.
I'm glad I didn't
It's
start
technically
party.
a top-down sock,
Yeah.
but the problem is I don't knit top-down.
You can easily
And-
just plop those in.
So yeah, I'm just going to look at the pattern and see kind of where it goes and fit it in.
Yeah.
And then, do my Fleegle heel because it's my favorite
Yeah.
heel. And we're all good to go.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. So again,
In her villain
my
bag.
villain faux bag.
I don't have a
Blinger
villain
string
bag.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't have a
I
villain
know, this was my last year
Right.
bag club.
Yeah.
And I was so happy that I finally got this. So yeah. So that's my whip for my faux.
Okay, so my
Guess
sock
what?
project is also faux.
Shocker.
Now,
That is
because
a shocker.
Moira pointed this out when I was like, oh, it's the faux team and I shouldn't be doing something for the faux team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this as a faux project because you're doing a friends project.
Yes.
Had you not done a friends project,
Yes.
she
Right.
explained how I could twist this
Totally.
to work for friends. okay?
Exactly.
So, but it's going for faux. So this is Cupcake Yarns. Okay, it's like
Look how beautiful that is.
it's darker. The dark color
it's a
that you
little
see
washed out there.
it's blowing it out a bit. But so it's a dark purple and then like a medium purple and black.
yeah.
And this yarn is Poor Unfortunate Soul. So it's Ursula themed. Who's a villain?
Mm-hmm.
But it's Ursula themed.
Which is Phoebe's.
So yeah, Moira was like, oh, Phoebe's sister's named Ursula, and if you know their childhood, they are both poor unfortunate souls. So this totally could have worked for friends.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it as a faux. And this is my sock so far.
That's awesome.
So I've got the heel done. I did a Flegel heel.
Of course, because it's awesome.
On my 2mm high non-sharps, regulars, because otherwise I injure myself.
Yeah, these are for pokeroo.
These are for pokeroo, who doesn't watch.
Who doesn't watch.
Yeah. So there's your heel.
Pokeroo.
And I'm up at the leg now.
It turned out really pretty.
Yeah, I like it. So you can see
I
there
like
the
it too.
stripes.
Poker's gonna love
Yeah,
them.
she won't care about that.
Love them. Are you kidding me? The fact that you just knit her socks.
She loves purple, and
Yeah.
she loves hand knit socks. So
Yeah.
her birthday's in June, so I gotta kind of bust a move on
That's
these.
right. It's towards the middle, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's in my calendar.
We'll have to
So that's awesome.
book a date with Pokeroo.
I know.
So yeah, so
That's
those are my
awesome.
socks. Those are my faux socks. You got
So,
your faux socks.
Yeah.
And
now,
then
do you have
I'm
friends?
gonna do another one because my other whip is my friend's whip.
This is the one she wouldn't tell me about. Remember?
Well, okay.
Oh, did you change it again?
No, I
Okay.
didn't. Well, I kind of did and I kind of didn't. This project has gone through an evolution. Okay, so remember I got my friend's themed minis
Yes.
from Yarn at Home Mom.
Yeah.
And originally I was going to do some scrappy socks.
Right.
And then I didn't cast on because I'm like, you know what? This is friend's yarn.
Yeah, but you said you had another pattern for it, though.
I do.
Right.
So, but this is why I looked for another pattern.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't want to do socks because I don't tend to wear hand knit socks. And this is special yarn. And I want it to be something that I'm going to use and enjoy
That's right.
and look
I'm
at
going
and like, you know, do something with other than just
wear
put them in my
socks
drawer. I know, but I can't guarantee I'm going to wear them.
I know.
So I didn't cast on and I was looking for other patterns. And so I found this one, but it's kind of changed. This was the inspiration for where I'm going now.
Okay.
So I was
I'm
just kind of
seeing it.
looking on Ravelry for a fingering weight project with certain amount of yardage or whatever, and
Okay.
just all different types of projects.
Okay.
And then this came up and I was like, oh, that would be perfect.
The projects with minis that you're talking about.
With minis or multiple colors.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not doing this, but I'm doing something similar now.
Okay.
So this is the one that I saw that I was like, oh, that would be perfect.
What a project bag?
It's a bag that I would use as a project bag.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, so you see how there's all those different colors? So I was like, oh, I can do all the different minis, and I can
Yeah.
line it, and I can use it as a project bag, and I'll use it. Like, I'll be able to use it.
That's not felted. It's just
No, it's just
really tight.
It's just knit tight.
Very cool.
So I went to start it, and I didn't have, like, it's a knitted pattern.
Right.
I'll link it in the show notes and everything, but I didn't have the right type of needle to, like, I didn't want to do magic glue,
Oh.
and I didn't want to, like, use a small needle. So I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crochet the base.
Interesting.
Okay, and then pick up the stitches and do the
And then
color
knit it.
changes, okay?
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. So I did the base, so I've got
Sorry, I'm just
what
gonna
I've started here.
I need a drink.
And now it's at the point where I'm like, you know what? I just kind of want to enjoy this project without, like, fiddling with a pattern like that. So now I think I'm going to do the whole thing crochet.
Oh, God.
So it was kind of inspired by that,
Yeah.
but I think I'm going to do the whole thing crochet and just change the colors when I want. And then do my...
Like,
so,
you're going to stripe it now?
yeah, I think I'm going to stripe it, but like uneven stripes.
Sure.
And then I have, this is kind of my contrast color.
Can you not carry it something like that?
I know, but I don't want to think about it too much. I
Oh.
just kind of
Oh,
want
I
to be able
see.
to sit and do it. So this is what I have so
That's
far.
really nice. Where's what yarn is that
That's
from?
my yarn.
Of course.
This
You
was a
wanna see
boo-boo
this?
skein. This was a boo-boo skein.
How's this a booby skein? Look at that.
It's not a
I
booby.
do.
It's not a booby skein.
A boo-boo.
It was a boo-boo skein.
Well, when I picked it up, look at
Yeah,
that.
it is
Sorry.
kind of a booby skein, but not
Look
my
at how
boo-boo.
pretty that though. Look at it. It's all blingy and everything.
It's like a gray mix. So I dyed this
It's
for the
really
frolic.
nice. I
But the
like it.
skein itself, when I went to wind it, had so many flaws in it
Oh, really?
that I was
That's
like, I
too
can't
bad.
sell this. So I just put it aside, and I was like, oh, you know what? It will work with my minis.
Yeah.
So this is what I have so far. So this is the bottom. See this? You can totally
That's
see the
really
shininess.
pretty.
Okay.
I know. I can see the
And
bling.
I've gotten to the point where I did the little lip. So you can kind of see the little lip. This just looks like a weird pizza right now. So you can see the little lip. And
Yeah.
so now I'm going to be working
upwards.
upwards. And then when I'm
Yeah.
done the crochet part, I'm going to do a lining and a drawstring top.
And you're doing it nice and tight.
And
which
that's
is
the other
really
thing. So I'm like, you know what?
nice.
Crochet, this is going to work better for a bag because it's going to be a little thicker
Yeah.
and a little more durable.
That's makes sense.
So this is my yarn, and then after I do a bit of a base on that,
Right.
I'm going to start bringing in
Your colors.
my minis, and these are my
Nice.
friends' minis.
They're so cute wound up.
They are so cute wound up.
They're like little balls.
They are little balls.
I'm sorry. At least you just got uneven numbers,
Yeah.
so we're good there.
My handful of balls. Okay, so these are my
Unintended.
these are my friends' minis here.
They're so cute wound up.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be nice. So I'm going to do uneven stripes, and then between these yarns, I'm going to do a stripe of the gray.
Oh, totally.
And then maybe a little, I saw a crochet bag that they did like these little bobble stitches to add texture.
Cool.
Just little ones.
I've never seen a bobble.
You know what?
I'm not a big crocheter. If you showed me how to crochet, I could crochet. If you showed me one stitch, I could follow that whole thing. But ask me to do certain patterns, I have no
that's
idea.
how I was for a long time. I could do the stitches, but a pattern, I was like, woo! But now I can't read. One day it just kind of clicked. I'll see how the bubbles look, and if I don't like them, I'll just pull it out. That's the joy of crochet. You just go pull it out.
And it comes back out.
Yeah, so that's my plan now, and I think I'm gonna stick with that because then I'll get some nice lining with like a coffee theme or something, and it'll just be my little friend's bag.
That'd be
and
cool.
then I wish they made, you know those little Funko Pops?
Yes.
How they have the mini keychain ones now?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm playing Kitty.
That's okay. Kitty's in here.
Oh my god.
So they have the
Kitty's so
mini
cute.
Funko Pop keychains.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are getting them and putting them on their project bags.
Right.
And I was like, I wish they had friends ones. They have the big ones as friends.
What about a coffee one? Like a coffee cup?
But I want a little character. But they don't make them as in the friends.
That with me rolling my
characters.
eyes. Do you want me to do it?
Can you do it the way that Dennis does it?
He does some like whole like. Yeah. See all that attitude in there?
Yeah.
I don't got all that attitude.
Yeah. So
If I don't have all that.
if I could find, maybe I'll make one with Shrinky Dinks or something because I kind of want something that's.
That'd be super cool.
Maybe I should do that for our gift basket or our prize packs.
Things. Can we do
Our
them
prize
together?
Yeah.
We can do a villains and that'd be so much
totally
fun.
do
I haven't
that.
done Shrinky Dinks since I was a kid.
Yeah,
But it was like
I have
such
tons
a
of
fun
Shrinky
day.
Dinks.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have piles of Shrinky Dinks.
Oh my
'Cause
god, totally.
When I buy craft supplies, I go big. So I have like 50 sheets of Shrinky Dinks.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Totally,
We're totally gonna do that. It's part of our prize pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I bought stuff today, by the way, for our prize pack
I've
for our
ordered.
bows.
I've ordered something for my friend's prize pack, and it's so cool.
Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that today.
I did. I told you that I ordered something that I have to then like make something with.
No.
Yes, I did.
No,
you weren't listening.
Obviously not.
You were distracted. You were looking at yarn or something.
No, we were having lunch today when we talked about that.
Well, then you were distracted by your delicious
I'm sorry.
lunch
It was
because
really good
delicious.
today.
It was so good. We went to
Is
this
that my
like little
restaurant?
diner. It was so good. Anyway.
But okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do that for the prize pack. So yeah. So
Okay,
those,
cool.
yeah, so
Now
those are
I
projects.
need to know what that is when we're off of here.
It's gonna take a while to arrive, but when it does, I'll show it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's
those,
next?
Those.
Do we need to talk about our Cal anymore?
Do we need to talk about our Cal anymore?
You can join the.
It was till July.
Oh, I have a picture of my Instagram page with the hashtag, and if you need a hashtag, because I don't remember what it is, but you know what? I'll put them down here. I think I'm using 2.
Yeah, it's something like
I think we use 2 just because everybody's using it. One's
Knitting
like
at Tiffany's.
oh KATBYS.
Friends versus foes.
FEF or something like
that's-
friends versus foes, and there's another one too, and I don't know. So yeah, let's just. Do
I think
that.
I have it in the
I think
group
one
too.
of it we both created one, and then they ended up being both being used.
They're a little
so,
different, yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, and I know Jen uses both of them. So
Jen
thanks,
has used both. Yeah.
So I just kept it going. So yeah, if you need the hashtag. So what else have we got today?
That's our whips. So now we have those.
Is that all our whips? Yeah, I got 2 whips and. Oh yeah, soon to be jumps. We want to do that.
Oh, we're gonna do our soon to be gems
Wanna
now.
do that now?
Yes, we're doing our soon to be gems now.
Let's do that now.
Okay. Where did I put it? There it is.
Okay, she's leaning off camera, so I'll stay on camera for a
Okay.
bit. And then I'm gonna lean forward a bit.
And now you're right. Now you're back. It's alright. It's all good.
And I'm back now.
Okay, so we are both planning on starting.
Oh yes.
We've been wanting to do these for a while, and we've
Yes.
just been trying to finish other things. But we both really want to do a summer tee, like a t-shirt.
Oh my god, there's more than one I want to do, but
And
yes.
I had intended to do mine for the summer sweater Cal and the Canadian Knitter Group and Relatively Crafty. It's not going to happen. It ends like in a week.
Oh yeah, so not happening.
However, there's another one going on until the end of August.
Oh really? Who's that one with?
Stitching the High Notes.
Oh cool.
So I might be able to enter into
maybe
that
we
one.
can enter in that one.
Yeah,
That'll be
because
cool.
we both have just started. I have a swatch. She doesn't.
I don't. Because all I heard was a nightmare
Oh my
story.
God.
You gotta hear the story.
The other night I messaged her because I started my swatch.
Yeah.
And I know,
we
I've
both
heard.
wound, we both
Yeah.
wound a couple skeins.
I've wound
Hanks,
3.
It was hanks of our yarn. That was a nightmare itself.
So you have a linen, and I have a hemp.
sport.
I have a hemp. So they're both like the plant.
And you
fiber.
have a hemp fingering, don't you?
Yeah, I have a hemp fingering. And I know, I've heard this, that in the skein, they are like stiff and unpleasant, and it's hard to wind, and your stitches are going to look all wonky, and then you have to machine wash and dry it for it to really bloom and become soft and drapey, right? Yeah. So I was starting my swatch and I messaged her. I'm like, oh my God, have you started doing your swatch yet? This stuff is horrible.
That's all I heard. And I'm like, nope.
It took me 3 days to knit my swatch because it was just so unpleasant.
I didn't want to touch it after that because you know what? Like, if she finds it horrible, what am I going to think of it?
This is like the ugliest swatch ever. Look at it.
Oh my God.
It's
is that
so
what
ugly.
I have to look forward to?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank God.
So this is my swatch.
Okay, so can I even say, hold your swatch up for a second.
Where's the bottom? Okay.
So,
hello.
Like, it's really see-through. Yeah. Is that going to tighten up too?
Well, that's what I have to see. Lynn says it does a little bit because of, I asked her what the sweater she has.
Yeah. So today we were at Lynn's shop, which honestly, you guys have to go to the Purple Sock. It's an amazing, amazing store.
That is.
And Lynn's, I know, it's like a see-through top.
But it's meant to be an easy, like I'm not going to wear it with nothing underneath. I'm going to have a tank top underneath.
Okay. Well, then that's different then.
So it's fine.
I want mine tighter knit so that I don't
you'll have to use smaller needles. Yeah, I want mine to be like air, like even the sample Lynn had. Yeah. You could see through it. Like it wasn't a tight.
No, but no, the stitches weren't open like that. It was a tighter knit, but
when
it's
you
still
put your hand
linen
underneath,
still see through. No matter what, I think linen is still a see through kind of material. Yeah. But I'm good with a top wearing a bra underneath, and I'm okay. It doesn't.
She's okay with her bra showing.
It's not like it really shows. I'm sorry, I've worn see-through tops where I've worn like corsets that have bling and stuff where I want them to show.
I'm gonna wear a tank top. I'm wearing them to show. So I did mine all on one needle because I'm really determined to make this needle size work. But what I did
I feel bad when she has to redo
if you see the bottom here.
Where is it? Oh yeah, I see.
So there, yeah, okay. So I did do 2 cast-offs. I did a seed stitch over here. And I did a seed stitch with an I-cord bind off on this side here.
Oh, pretty, I like that.
Because I want to see how after it's washed and dried, what lays flatter. Yeah. Because I don't want something that rolls. I don't want something that whatever. So I thought the I-cord bind off, even in the swatch, it kind of makes it
I like it pretty. I think it's really pretty.
But my stitches are all wonky. It doesn't feel nice. So
can I feel it? I didn't get to feel it. Oh my God. That feels like twine.
It feels like twine. That's why I told you it was like a cross between twine and dental floss.
So today we're at Lynn's shop, and she's like, I just need to feel this t-shirt. Because I just need to know that this is going to turn into that. Be better. So we're both there feeling this.
Like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Look how soft it is. It's so pretty and soft.
It was so soft. And it's the same yarn.
It's hers is the same yarn.
Her sample's in the same yarn.
Honestly, it's like night and day.
It feels so much better.
It really is.
I'm going to wash this with my laundry this weekend. And we'll report back on the next one.
So this is going to tighten up, let's say, a little bit. So it's still going to be airy, but you want airy.
I want a little bit airy.
Okay. I want it.
I did buy some 3mm today, just in case, though. Okay, and shall we talk about the winding process?
Oh, God. Look at both of us. We're like, okay, don't use a ball winder.
Actually, no. I have something to add to that.
Well, because
I have something to add to that.
Did you use a ball winder?
For the second one, for half of it I did, okay?
Oh.
So, for the first balls, I put it...
Sorry.
I put it around my knees and did the whole, like, thing, right? And you know how when it gets to where there's only, like, 5 strands left and it starts to get all crazy? So, for the next one, I've heard not to do it on your ball winder because then as you use it, it collapses and get tangled.
Well, that's if you started on there. Because it doesn't, it just stays with that hole in the middle.
So what I tried, and this worked
it's different.
So much better, is I put it on my Swift and on my ball winder, and I wound it into a cake. And then from there, I hand wound it.
Oh, okay.
And
so you sealed it up.
So this was the end result still.
Okay.
But I wasn't going around my knees and the loop wasn't getting tangled and all that stuff. So that was much smoother. I'm going to do that going forward.
And that's funny because I was going to say something like either start or end with the ball winder because either one might work for you.
That worked much better for me.
But I'm going to do the whole thing. It would just become a mess because literally it stays like this with the hole in the middle from your ball winder, and then it's just going to all collapse in. And it's
so I didn't take it off my ball winder. I put it from my skein that thing.
Your Swift.
My Swift. My Swift to my ball winder. I did not take it off my ball winder, and then I wound it into a ball from my ball winder. Yeah. Because it just comes off smoothly. Yeah. And it was so much better. But hopefully, you need to do your swatch because you need to.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna do this.
Experience this.
But I need to do my swatch like from like 6 different needles. Yeah. Because depending on what I'm looking for, and I can't cut mine. Yeah. Which how am I gonna wash that then?
Good luck.
Am I gonna have to knit a whole skein and then undo the whole skein?
Maybe.
Because if I cut it, then I'm gonna have to add it into my t-shirt because I have just enough to probably make the t-shirt.
Well, then add it into your t-shirt.
And then I have to weave.
Well, it's one end for me, so you don't need to worry about it.
Okay. I could do that.
You can't wash your swatch without taking it off
That's true.
the yarn.
That's true.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, this feels like twine.
It's gross.
It's a gorgeous color, though. I have to say.
The color is
the
nice.
Emerald is stunning. I love it.
And the finished product.
It's funny, you're wearing green today.
It's not quite. It's not quite.
It's not the same, but you know what I mean? It's funny how that
We can
happens.
both say firsthand that the finished product feels lovely.
Oh, wow.
But
like, what a difference.
If I didn't know that, I don't know if I'd get past this.
Yeah. And Amber from the
Yeah,
Yarn Hoarder,
she was saying the same thing.
She said the same thing. If you haven't watched that episode, go watch it where she talks about her crochet bags, the market bags. And she uses, was it the Luette? I think
it might have been the Luette Euroflax or something.
Yeah, that's the one I'm using. So she did and she's like, this is terrible.
She bought it and was like, oh, this is gross.
Yeah, and she shows you her knitted market bag, and she's like, I don't know what this is. And then she shows you the finished one, and honestly, it's stunning, and it's so pretty. Yeah. So yeah. So, look at this.
Oh, wait. This is what I'm making.
You're so funny.
This is what it's going to turn into.
Look how pretty that is. Do you know the name of that pattern?
It's Hertz. Like Hertz. I'll link it.
That's so pretty.
But yeah, so we're both doing like
that's
these kind of drapey summer tees. I don't know if I'm going to do that little slit here or make it as big. But that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I get it. It's supposed to be like an upside down heart.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know. Okay. So look at my awesome bag because again, this is a Bling Your String bag. Love the colors of it. Isn't it stunning? And for like summertime. So, my stitch markers just fell everywhere. This is why I need a zipper pull. Okay, can you hold that for a sec, please? I'll try not to stab you and drop all of them.
The safety pin opened.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. That's because I need zipper pulls because I pull on them so I can't open my zippers. Okay. Did I show you the wonderful fabric on the inside? You gotta see that.
What did I put on the inside?
Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. Okay. Anyways, I still have it in a Ziploc bag because I just kind of put it in here.
All good again.
I know, it's because you're awesome. Okay. Do you want to see my wonky balls?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
That looks like an
This
egg.
feels so much nicer than mine. Already.
I think my hemp's a little softer, but I'm not sure. Or but no, see, feel that.
You have linen.
Do you feel the difference?
See, mine feels stiffer.
This
is
is
a really
over there.
pretty color,
You washed it, didn't you?
I did. I soaked it.
Yeah, she
I
soaked it, and her
trying to make it
yours
softer,
feels a little softer.
and I think yours is.
So-
This is a beautiful color.
This is the Luette Euroflex.
Yeah.
And is there a color number name for this?
I don't know.
It's a sport weight. It's a fine. Oh, cobalt. Cobalt. It's cobalt blue.
Perfect name.
And it's a fine sport weight. It says. There's my one ball, and she's got my wonky egg ball.
Yeah, it is
So
totally an egg ball.
isn't that an egg ball?
Totally an egg ball.
I don't know when I was watching TV for, I think, which was that one, so I wasn't paying attention. I was just winding, and this was my first one. I think I wound up, and that's why I have it. So,
So
yeah,
your balls are like totally bigger than mine.
I don't.
Like I have like little skeins. Like look at that.
I don't wind tight though.
I know. I didn't either though. Like look at the difference.
I don't know. Wow.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So this is funny because I don't usually wear colors this. Like I wear the turquoises and other stuff.
I would totally wear this color.
This is her color. But I really like it. And I think with jeans or like grays or, I have gray skirts. I have, I think it'll be so pretty. Even with black. Like, I think it would just be so pretty, even though my top's gray right now. But I think it's just a really pretty, vibrant color.
Look really
and
nice
I like
with
vibrance.
black.
So,
It'll
yeah.
look really nice with black.
And so I'm super excited because I need to do the swatch. But I'm even more excited because I found, like, the perfect t-shirt. I couldn't ask for anything better. There we go. Couldn't ask for anything better. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Never mind, I like the beach, but like seriously.
What's yours called?
So mine's called East End, which is so funny. And guess who it's by?
I know who it's by, so I'm not going to say.
Alicia Plummer. And you know what? She follows me on Instagram. I'm so sorry, but like that was a super fan moment for me.
So now she has to make it.
And so I've seen so many people, and it has a little bit, like, I don't know if you guys can see. There's a little bit of texture on the bottom, I guess, just to finish it properly. I think it's a seed stitch.
Yeah, so that's going to make it lie nicely. That's why I was trying it with mine.
And, I mean, it's a beautiful V-neck. I love V-necks. And, like, look at now.
Is that a sport weight? It's meant to be a sport
weight.
Yeah,
it's exactly, like, written for my yarn.
I'm, wondering if I should do that one, too.
I'm like, it's so pretty. It's got a nice V-neck. And the ones that I've seen are not so wide on the neckline here. They actually come a little closer and go down. but it just looks so simple.
It
And
does.
you do the sleeve separately, and then you put it together, and then it's knit all top down, which with this one it was fine because I'm like, I'll just knit until I run out or until the length I want. And it's written for 0 to 2 inches of positive ease, which is perfect. And I loved it. So I was like, I couldn't believe it. It was not anything better than this. And I think she has, which I didn't take a picture of, but I think she has on the back like darting. Or like your bum, lower back kind of area. Yeah. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, shaping, darting. That's shaping. So yeah, so I'm super excited. So what I need to do is I need to do a swatch, and I'm doing a swatch from anywhere from 3mm needles up to 4mm needles.
Because I told her, I was like, part of it is matching the gauge, but part of it is also a fabric that you like, right? Getting that fabric that you like. So hopefully that will be the one that matches the gauge.
So it's funny because she calls for a 3.5mm needle, but then she says once it's washed and dried, like machine washed and dried, then she's saying it should be, after blocking, it should be a 3.75mm needle, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. So I figured as long as I get gauge somewhere in there and I like the texture of it, I'm good to go. Yeah,
see, my pattern says it gives the gauge washed and blocked. So that's why I'm going to wash my swatch. And hopefully the gauge, because I'm using a different weight yarn than the pattern calls for.
My gauge is washed and blocked.
Yeah. I think. So my pattern called for sport, and I'm using a fingering.
Right.
So there's a little bit of, I have to do a little bit of fudgeroos there.
And she's great at doing fudgeroos.
Well, I'm not. I just kind of, I literally just fudge it. I'll just be like, well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, but it always works for her. Always. In her favor, it always works for her. Yeah.
I don't make a lot of garments, so you can't say it always works for me.
Every time you've made something, even
I know, but see, that's
even for Avery.
But
every
that's the
time
thing.
you
It's
fudge
for
for
kids.
Avery,
It's when I fudge, and if it's not the
works.
exact right, A, she's 5, she doesn't care, and B, it's gonna fit her at some point. It doesn't work the same way with an adult.
You fudged your sweater and it came out great.
I didn't fudge it. I
yes,
modified it.
There you go. But that's the same thing as we were just talking about now.
I know, but it wasn't a gauge thing. Gauge is different. It was a detail thing.
True.
Yeah.
But you make it work.
Gauge will affect the fit, whereas details.
I know.
Although I did the increases differently, so.
Right. See.
Okay. Whatever. Okay.
Okay. So that.
So those
is
are our soon-to-be gems. You might
gems.
see those cast on our next regular episode.
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, you might.
You should see a swatch
you'll see a
on
swatch.
her end, and you might
see
see it cast on my end.
You'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll cast on.
I just have to keep envisioning that beautiful sample at Lynn's store.
She has to. Yeah. If she doesn't cast on, she's never gonna start it.
No, because there's another sweater I want to start. I'm using this as my carrot. I'm like, okay, you finish this tee, and you can cast on that other sweater.
Yeah, that's a good carrot to dangle in front of you. But if in case it happens where she gets frustrated and annoyed with this, she's gonna cast on the other one anyway.
Probably, but see, anyway. But I really want this tee, so I'm just gonna get through it.
She'll get it. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so
FOs. We both have
diamonds are forever.
We both have FOs, and because it's been 3 weeks,
I have one FO.
I have 3.
One for each week. Okay, that's pretty good.
I have 3, right? Yes, I have 3.
I have one FO because I haven't gotten much knitting.
You busted this out.
I did. This I busted out in like 8 days, 7 days, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I just been having issues knitting with my hands.
And you just wanted something that was going to be gratification.
I needed a quick knit.
Yeah.
I needed I've been working on all these long projects, and I don't have a problem working on projects that take forever for me because I'm such a slow knitter, and I keep saying that, but you know what? It's really true. I bet you anything I could be in the World Guinness Book of Records for the slowest knitter.
Yeah. I think Dennis would beat you in that.
But he doesn't knit.
That's why he'd be slower.
Yeah, but that's not right.
Technically.
But yeah, so plus I've had issues with my arthritis in my hands, and it's been really bad in May, like really bad with all the rain we've had. And now I got injected with cortisone. Let me tell you how much painful that is. Oh my God, the pain. It's improved quite a bit, but not as...
That takes time, right?
Well, it already kicked into my whole body. No, it kicked in the same day.
I know, but it gets better as...
Yes and no.
Yeah, okay, well.
No, it feels like my joints are all lubricated. Like I could do stuff I couldn't do before that injection. I'm just like, whoa, look at this. But it's it's still I still have the pain in my hand, and the problem is it's my right hand.
Have you tried one of those little glove things?
I do have the gloves.
Okay.
So the glove puts the compression on it, and I knit with the gloves when I'm knitting at home. But the problem is I've always had like major arthritis in my index finger, and it's psoriatic arthritis. So it's like a whole different ballgame. It's actually the worst arthritis you could have. That's what I got. So index finger on my right hand, I have it now on my thumb, and I have it in my middle finger, and my thumb on my left hand. So like the three on this one, and this is what I knit with. Excuse me. So it's like, it makes it really hard, and to knit small things or to knit for long periods of time, my hands get so sore that I just want to cry because they're so painful, and then I can't even do this. So that's what May was a tough month for me to knit and get a lot done. So I like little quick projects.
Yeah, you wanted to just do something so that you felt accomplished.
Look at that, my hubby's calling me right in the middle of our
rude
thing. So you want me to go first?
Yeah,
I have one, she's got three. So look at this amazing bag. I have to tell you, I love the details of the hearts. And I'm sorry, that's my phone vibrating. You can hear the vibration. I love it. So this is by Creations by Yuli, and she is out of BC, and I love this bag. And I have a little, she does a little chainmail for a zipper pull. And it's the perfect size for like hats and stuff like that. Love it.
And we have something from her in our giveaway.
I have a tickle in my throat.
So I actually
She gave us, is it a...
Progress Keeper.
Progress Keeper is the word.
So this is in the 500 subscriber thing.
Yeah.
Progress Keeper.
It's a little birdhouse, isn't it? You were holding it sideways, but
yes,
it works.
it's a little birdhouse.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and look at the inside. Isn't that awesome? I love this. When I saw her post this bag, I had to get it because I love hearts. I love pink.
This is like around Valentine's Day.
But I love the scrolly stuff. Yeah. I think it was my Valentine's Day present to me. So, guys, I'm so proud of myself. I purchased this yarn last year. Last year when I was traveling in Connecticut for work. And I popped into a really nice yarn shop there. And Sue from Legacy Knits was like, you should have messaged me. We could have meet up. And I would have loved to. And I don't like bugging sometimes people, especially because I never met her and we didn't really talk much on Instagram, stuff like that. I didn't want to bug someone I didn't really know to say, hey, I'm in the area. So I went to this really nice yarn shop that unfortunately I can't remember the name right now too.
That's pretty.
I know. And so it was Nice to Knit Yarn was the first time I picked this up. And it's a DK weight. And it's called Sailor Sky, the colorway. And can I show you? Now, you guys have seen sneak peeks of this on my Instagram, but I didn't show the pattern. And I didn't show it exactly. Oh, I still have my stitch marker. My progress
Just leave it on there. It can be decoration.
Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So
that's showing up really nicely, too.
I have my progress keeper on that. Guys, can you notice something? There's no ends. I wove my ends in.
She wove in her own ends.
Bottom. But you know what the funny thing is?
What do you do?
I didn't cut them yet.
Oh, well, but you wove them in.
But they're all fully woven in. Yep,
you
there and there. They're fully woven in. I just haven't cut them yet. I wove them all in.
Yeah.
So I had to do...
grown up.
I know. I was proud of myself. My hubby was like, oh my God, are you really weaving in your ends? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Erin's going to have a heart attack. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because she did her own, you did your own ends. And I'm like...
See, wasn't it easy? And look, now you're
But it's a hat, so it's not bad. I just don't like doing other projects.
Yeah, I know. You don't like doing sweaters and stuff.
No, and I don't like doing socks. I don't mind doing like the cuff on the sock.
Your toes are already woven in.
I saw that because you're the best. Thank you. So this is called Intuitive. And so this is Phoebe's Intuitive or something like that.
She asked me, she's like, how can I make this work for friends?
This is my friend's faux.
The pattern,
I have a friend's faux.
Yeah, the pattern is called Intuitive, right?
Intuitive. It's
so
by...
I was like, you know what?
Julie.
Yeah, you can make that work because
Phoebe's Intuitive.
Phoebe was like totally
intuitive. So I think it's Intuitive by Julie Zale or Julia Zale. You'll see it's in the show notes. But look at that. And so I'll put it on for you guys so you can see.
You love your hats.
So I had to make an alteration because I got a tiny head, which everybody should know about by now. And I do love my hats.
You do love your hats.
And look at it fits perfectly.
See, you should totally leave that on.
Look how cute that looks. Yeah. I love it. So it's a slouchy hat, and I didn't even block it yet, guys. Like, but see that you can't see the back of it, but like, I love even the back the way.
I need to get one of those glass heads.
Sure, you can get a glass head.
I can totally get glass heads. They're
look at that. It looks really pretty the way it kind of did up. It looks like a flower if you see it, but you can't. Yeah. So I really liked it. Look how squishy and soft it is.
It does look very nice.
Sorry, my hair's all messy.
I love DK. It's just a little bit faster than fingering, but it's so squishy.
This took me like 7 days to do.
That color's
again,
nice.
I had maybe like sometimes a half an hour a night, an hour a night.
It's really nice.
So it's 100 stitches for me. on a size 3mm. And then I went up to a 4mm with the pattern called for up here. But yeah, but I had to take down stitches because I got a tiny head.
She started and it was too big.
3 times.
Yeah.
This was try number 3 and it was lucky try number 3. Because I took it, I did it the first time on, was it 3mm needles? No, I think it was bigger needles with more stitches, or same size needles with more stitches. And then I had to take off 20 stitches, so 100 stitches instead of 120. And I increased, not up to the stitches they asked for, but I just did the increase, like, because there's an increase that you would do. It's a paid pattern, so I don't really want to give too much away.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. I really enjoyed it. I like, you can see when it stretches out.
Was it
I like the pattern.
an intuitive stitch pattern?
It was an easy stitch pattern.
Yeah.
It's a 4-row repeat stitch pattern. And you make it as long as your hand or 7 inches long. So I went up to about here and, I went up to about here and then I did like an inch of, like it was just 8 rows or something of decreasing and then you're done and you pull it together. And I did like an extra round to pull, because there was a lot of stitches left. I just wanted it tighter.
You did an extra row of the like knit 2 together and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. I knit 2 together, knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 1. Yeah, but I liked it. It's supposed to block out and be like more open.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to do that.
But I don't need to do it. Yeah. I'll just wear it and eventually it will become more open. So that's what it will do. But I really liked it. I think it's really pretty. So squishy. And I love it. I'm happy with it. So that's my FO.
Okay.
For my friends.
I know.
Cow.
She has the first finished object, but mine are big projects. So.
That's okay. I'm not saying anything. Oh, here I can show you a better picture. I'm good at that. Let me show you that. See? See how that looks open? But it's so pretty. But I love it anyways. So yeah. And that's not my hat or me. So we're good. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So I have 3 faux. I'm going to start with the one that's the most expected, I think, because I was almost done these last time.
Okay.
So the socks that almost landed in the garbage are done. They are not in the garbage. All right.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. And these are going to my brother's girlfriend. They were supposed to be for my brother. They were supposed to be for my oldest of my younger brothers, and now they're going to the girlfriend of the youngest brother. So yeah, I'm happy with how those turned out. And I think they fit her perfectly, and I think she's going to really like them.
I think so too.
So they're going in the Christmas box.
Well, she already kind of saw them, so
she tried them on, and she likes them. And this was, I guess I should go into details. This was Knit Picks Chroma Twists.
Yes.
In the Dear Diary color. So they're made to be
so
like a
perfect
gradient. And then I did contrasting heels and toes and cuffs because the brother they were supposed to go to wanted pink and brown socks. So I did the contrasts in brown to make them pink and brown.
Because you still have to do pink and brown for him, right?
I still have to do pink and brown.
So they'll have like a couple socks pair again.
No, because the other yarn I chose is totally different. And they're not, it's for a different brother. It's not for the brother who's the girlfriend. Okay. So yeah. Anyway.
Got it.
So they match their siblings. The yarn was a bit thin to work with. And there was a big giant join in this sock right here that I had to reconnect. You can kind of see it's darker there. But otherwise, I'm happy with them, and I'm happy they didn't end up in the garbage because they were really frustrating me. But now they're finished socks.
That's good you got through them. Like you
pulled
through and you were like, we're doing this.
And they're going to someone who's going to like them and who
That's right.
They fit.
That's all that counts.
It's going into the little gift cupboard right over there.
That's all that counts.
Okay, so my next one.
One project down.
Next one. Okay. Should I do little one or big one? Little one or big one?
I didn't see this little one.
I know. You weren't expecting this one.
No.
So should I do the next one that people are expecting then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you might be expecting this one because I was almost done.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the book.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, it is right there.
Doesn't matter. You've shown us so many times.
I know, but it's different, so I was going to show how it's different. Okay.
You've shown us so many times.
Okay. It'll be linked in the show notes. If you want to see what the original pattern looked like, you can go look because I made lots of modifications.
She fudges it, see? And it worked for her.
Modifications.
Oh, can I say something about my hat?
Sure.
I don't have one design element in this.
I was thinking that when you were showing it.
Can you believe that?
Yeah,
Not one. I even made sure of it. I was so proud of myself, and my hubby's like, design elements? I'm like, actually, no, I don't. I couldn't believe it myself. I had not one. I didn't screw up the stitch pattern. I did one time, like I made a mistake and I was like, why isn't this working out? But then it was the same row. So I just took back a few stitches and that was it. No design elements in that hat. I was so proud of myself.
Good for you.
First time ever. Ever, I think. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
We're showing this.
Okay. So I finished my sweater.
Want to show what the wool is? And then you can show the sweater.
Okay, bossy.
It's
Okay.
easier.
So
It's beautiful. You
this
guys
is
need
the
to
yarn I
make
used.
this.
I have 5 skeins of this left. So I
Oh
used.
wow, really?
I used 5 full skeins and like 11 grams. So
Oh my
I
God,
have
it's
like
nothing.
4 skeins and like 89 grams left. So
That's amazing.
but this is the Mineville Wool Project. And they're DK, but really it's a thicker DK, so it works for worsted. They don't have colors or anything because they're just kind of like batch.
Is that why you got you didn't use as much skeins of yarn?
Well, I knitted. It's a bigger gauge. It's an 18 stitch gauge.
Okay.
So I think that's why. And also I did shorter sleeves, but I did it
Right.
long length. Oh, I don't know. I only used
So
5
you
skeins.
hasn't balanced it somewhere, but
So I still have like several.
you
several
thought you were
of
going to
these.
use all of those, didn't you?
I didn't think I was going to use all
Or
of
all
them,
close
but
to
I was
them?
going to use a few of them. So I still have a lot of this left.
Wow, so
but I
this-
really, really like this yarn. So I don't know what I'm going to
Would
do.
it be too warm to make like a t-shirt out of it or a tank top because it's more of a worsted?
I wouldn't make a tank top with it. But I'd say I've already worked with it, so I don't want to make another garment with it.
Oh.
So we'll see. Also, I have to marinate
She'll
on
figure
that.
something
Marinate on
out.
that. So I finished my sweater.
Can you believe she finished her sweater?
I finished it. Why?
At least
Was there
someone-
any doubt?
At least someone worked on it.
Yeah,
'cause
for our cowl that was
I
like back
did
in
work
March.
on it. I just don't have. I worked on my sleeves.
Okay, so this is the front. So this is the
So
ingenue,
pretty.
and I made modifications, which is why I want to show the original again. So my neckline, you see how there's like
Beautiful.
that textured stitch.
Love it.
The original had you do like almost double, so it was quite a tall neckline.
Yeah.
This one, I have a picture of me wearing it, so you can imagine in a minute. But so it sits lower, and then also I did my increases, my raglan increases differently, because if you look at the project pages, a lot of people had these big baggy sleeves,
Yeah, I don't like that.
and
either.
I didn't like how that looked. So I did my increases every 3
funny,
rows
though.
instead of every 2 rows, so I'd have less stitches when I took my sleeve stitches off.
Right.
Okay? So the sleeves are smaller.
They turned out really nice.
And I did them shorter. I did ribbing on my ends instead of that stitch pattern.
So is that a short sleeve?
It's
for your sweater?
it's like
Oh, so it's 3/4. Oh, so it's no, it's a lot more than.
it's like here.
Okay. Just shy of 3/4.
Yeah. Because I always push my sleeves up. I hate long sleeves. I did some short rows on the back
Right. You said
for
that.
the length to make it so that it would sit right. I did a longer tunic length. I did short rows on the very back bottom there so that the back is longer than the front. I did a split hem here.
Why do you want the back longer than the front?
I just like how that looks.
So even with having your boobs, the top pulls up in the front. Is there a big difference then with the lower?
It's only a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why, because boobs take up space.
Yeah, they do.
And yeah,
Your backs don't have boobs.
your back doesn't have boobs. Imagine that.
That's why I asked
Um,
why people do it longer, because normally some people
yeah.
will do it longer on the front so that their sweaters are even
Yeah,
back and front
yeah.
because your boobs lift up
Take
to your
up
sweater.
space. But
It-
yeah,
it is
I
a
just
big
like, I
deal.
like how it looks when the back is just a little lower. Like I like that. Look. So anyway,
Just asking.
so all very simple modifications, but lots of modifications. And I think that's it. And I did ribbing at the bottom too instead of the stitch
And
pattern.
your side split.
Yeah, I did the side split.
Yeah.
I just said that. Yeah, I split the hem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I have more room for my hips because I am a pear. Okay.
She's
So
got curves. She's got great curves.
it has been warm lately, so I was not going to wear this thing. But I did get my 5-year-old to be my photographer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she took some pictures of me.
She took some great pictures of
Alright.
you.
So there is me wearing it.
That looks great.
Okay. And I've got a
Oh
booty
my
shot for
God,
you too.
I love it.
My booty shot. Booty shot!
Look at that booty. I
Yeah.
told you, she's got great curves.
There we
I know
go.
what she's talking
So that's the back. She didn't get one of the sides, so you could see that the side was a little longer. But yeah.
about. That is really nice. Look how nice that fits you.
And then this one, should I show this one? She was telling me how to pose. So she was like, kiss your muscles, mommy.
That's so cute.
She's 5.
That's what's
whatever.
5 years old. It's cute.
Whatever. And I bribed her with
5
a
and
cookie.
a half now, actually.
Yeah, so that's me wearing it.
I like that. That turned out really
So I'm
nice.
very happy with it. It fits me really well. It's the length I want.
Good.
It's
It's really nice on
it's
you, I have to
comfortable.
say. Yeah,
I don't
it's
feel
really pretty.
awkward in it or
Color
anything.
stunning.
The color I like. So yeah, I'm very happy
Very nice.
with this. Is like the first garment I've knit in many years,
Since I've known you, I think you've only knit one.
maybe, and I don't wear any of them.
And yeah, I never see her.
Yeah, well, because I find I tend to knit what I think looks. I was like, oh, I like that design, not really thinking is a design that's going to work for me.
Got
right?
it. I
So I
understand.
make it, and I love making it, and then I'm like, I don't wear it because it's not a design that works for me, right? Because I'm
I
a
didn't think about that about my
process knitter.
t-shirt. Thank you for the
I'm a process knitter, not a product knitter.
Yeah.
So this one is like, okay, I had to really look at what do I wear in my own store-bought wardrobe, and what styles do I wear, and I have to knit things that are like that, even though it might not be as interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, like that East End sweater or t-shirt I'm doing.
Yeah, that is like,
I mean,
the same shape as like a store-bought
I wear a lot
Yeah.
of V-neck t-shirts, and I love that. And the fact that it's going to have the shaping in the back, I have a really small waist, and I do have bigger hips and bum and thighs kind of thing. So I think it was going to sit really nice. And I just like a t-shirt like that to wear. And I like my t-shirts more fitted than looser.
Yeah.
I don't like huge baggy t-shirts.
I like mine fitted in certain places and loose in others.
Yeah, like it follows the hourglass
I like them
shape,
fitted
and
on the
I
top,
like it, yeah,
but looser on the bottom.
and that's fine. And so even if I wanted to, I could add 2 inches of positive Eve from anywhere from boobs under or waist down or something.
You could just do more increases.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's what I like about that. So, but I wear stuff that's, you know, but you like. That's why I need more stuff. People need to design more things that I like. Because
get on that.
Even
people.
sweaters.
Design things that she likes.
I get you want to wear sweaters that, you know, are up to here, or turtlenecks up to here in your sweaters. But I like V-neck sweaters.
Yeah, I like V-necks too. I find that I don't like the scoop necks, even though this is it's not.
I don't like boat necks.
I don't like high scoop necks. I don't like cowl things. I
love V-neck, or like a square neck or a round neck, but something that has the neckline.
Hey, with all the designs on Rabbit, you're telling me that they don't have enough V-necks on there?
Well, then it has to be fitted, so I needed to have like my curved waist and come out from my hips. And I don't know how to modify.
I was going to say that's where you
have
to modify.
No idea how to modify. I'm not one of those
You need
people.
to find a designer that has your same aesthetic, and then just like roll with them.
You know who that is?
Who?
My girl crush, Amy Herzog.
I was going to say which one.
Amy Herzog.
She has many a girl crush.
No, I don't.
You
Amy
have
Herzog, Laura Nelkin, and Lisa Much.
That's 3.
Yeah, they're 3 hotties. They're 3 very talented people. I'm like, yeah. So far, Amy Herzog, even though all her sweaters are pieces, but she wears them. Like, and I love her cardigan she has and everything. So, yeah, a lot of her stuff I can knit up. Just it's pieces. So I feel bad because Erin has to put them together.
Don't do the Amy Herzog with the pieces because. Yeah. You need to find a designer who does top-down, seamless things in a look that you like. Yeah.
Well, we should.
Sorry, Amy, but ends.
Yeah, she was in my ends. Yeah. You know. And she has to put it all together. And,
I have to seam it.
Yeah, she has to seam it. She does a phenomenal job, by the way.
I really do enjoy it, but still.
I know. That's why I'm trying to do, this one would be different. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So, this next one,
I have one more.
We talked about it. You showed it. You talked about doing it. You showed the yarn.
Yeah.
And you talked about how you're going to design it, but it's finished.
Yeah, so the last time I showed it, I was like this far in. It was like literally about this big.
Like a couple inches. And
there was just 1 or 2 days where I was just felt like going gangbuster on it. I just wanted to do it, so I did it.
Cool.
So it's the Child for All Seasons summer pattern, girl design, designer Stephanie Lotman, I think. Like last name. I know that's her name, but I just don't know if that's how you say her last name. So this was the design, and you can see that it was designed to be like a little cover up type thing.
Or something,
yeah, over a bathing suit or over a tank top. And I made a few changes just to make it more.
I laugh because it's like, see, she always makes modifications.
Well, I wanted Avery to be able to wear it as a tank top without layering, no see-through bits, like just be able to put it on with some shorts or a skirt or something like that. And so that's what I did.
I love it.
And this is the finished little tank top.
Look at that. Oh my God, is that too adorable?
So I did.
Oh, look at all
you could see in the picture that the split was right up on the armpits.
Just underneath the underarm.
So I did just a little, here, there it is. Is that it? Yeah. I did a little split at the bottom. Okay, I did the little split right here.
Look at that little flower. It's so cute.
Yeah, so I did a little split at the bottom. And then I used, I think, 3.5 or 3.75 needles down here. And then as I got closer up to where her chest was going to be, I switched to 3.25 needles so that it was going to be a tighter fabric. Yeah. And then I did a V decrease. And then I found this thing online, and I'll link to the page I found, to do a finished like I-cord edge. So as I did
Very
my
nice.
sleeves, the edges were already finished.
Very nice.
So I didn't have to go in and pick up or anything. And then I did the same thing along the neckline. So you can see it's not anything fancy. It's just a very simple,
but it's clean and pretty.
clean edge.
Yeah.
So I did it for the armholes and the neckline.
Why does it have buttons? Is it because it doesn't fit
Oh.
over her head?
It actually does fit over her head.
Oh.
But I was worried because it's a cotton mix and it doesn't have a lot of give, that it either A, wouldn't fit, or like even though this would actually fit her for a couple years,
Right.
eventually her head would be too big. So I
very
put
good idea.
I did one side, one
Modification.
shoulder buttons. Oh my God.
How sexy
There.
is that? One shoulder buttons. And they match perfectly, by the way.
Yeah, I found some little purple buttons in my stash.
But I love the flowers on them.
And then the little flowers, I got these in a mystery box, and it might have been a Rosie's Moment one.
I remember seeing them somewhere.
Yeah,
It might have been a Rosie moment.
Rosie
It might
would
have
know.
been-
But it was like this little applique.
Yeah, I remember seeing
And
them.
so I cut them up, and I sewed them on the neckline.
I love it.
And then I sewed one on each side of the tank. There's another one on the other
Yeah,
side.
on each
Little
side of
orange
the
ones,
little
yeah.
hem there.
Yeah, so
I love it. That's so pretty.
it's very cute. It fits her. I have yet to get pictures of her because she's a bit of a bear to get pictures of now. She just can't be bothered.
She's 5 and
She's
a half.
got too many things to do than put on Mummy's knitwear and let me
model.
take pictures and model. So
Bribery.
cookies. It's all about the cookies.
Oh, she likes cookies now?
It's all about the cookies.
What about those new Hatch thingies you just bought her?
No, I don't bribe her
Bribery.
with toys.
Oh. Oh, so you'd rather give her sugar and wine?
I'd rather
food?
give her a cookie than be constantly buying her these little toys just to like have her take pictures. So we'll see. We'll see. I think
it was really nicely done.
Yeah.
You did a nice
I'm
job
hoping
on it.
this week, and also the weather hasn't been warm enough in the last because we were really it was really cold.
Bribe her with coming to my house to go swimming, or bribe her with trampoline.
I know, but the trampoline we do anyway.
So you can't
Good
go on there until you
We'll
take a
see.
picture.
No, I'm not gonna.
How about you put her on
ban
the
her from the
trampoline
trampoline.
with the picture on, with that on her? There you go.
Do you know what that would look like?
She can pose, and you
Blur.
can get her jumping in the sky and
Blur.
take a picture. No, that'd be kind of cool.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Anyway,
Have fun
I'm
with
hoping this week, because it's supposed to be another week of like 20, 30 degree weather,
Yeah, for your self training.
that I'll get some,
Oh, yeah, some
a
pictures.
picture-
Keep
some
an eye out for
pictures of her.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'll post some pictures. So
That turned
so
out
I'm very happy,
amazing.
very happy with that. This yarn was bamboo pop. It's a bamboo cotton, and it's actually really soft. Really
And
nice.
how was that to knit with?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And I don't like cotton, so I have to say I would
The
consider.
bamboo.
I would consider making myself a garment with this.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it just it
Oh,
feels
it's nice
really
and soft, actually.
very
Yeah,
soft.
it's not. Oh, and it doesn't have the squeakiness.
No.
No squeakiness.
And I steam blocked it.
Oh, nice. No,
Yeah.
it's really nice and soft, I have
Yeah,
to
I
say.
steam blocked it.
I think that's the bamboo in there. I like
Yeah, the bamboo makes a difference. So I would actually buy this to make myself something.
Very nice.
I'm very happy
It
with
turned
that.
out really
Yeah,
nice, I
that
have
was
to
my
say.
post.
I really like it. I love the little flower applique.
I was happy with that too. I thought it was cute.
Yeah. So, I got nothing else.
So I have one more thing, and then we are going to say
Bye-bye.
for now
Mm-hmm.
and do the next enabling.
Oh my gosh.
Like, so much enabling.
Oh my god, wait
If
till
you're
you see
one of
that
the
next
people
week.
who posted that they love the enabling,
Wait till you see it next week.
wait till you
Telling
see
you.
the next one. Yeah.
You guys are gonna, like, be mind blown.
So much
We are.
things. So much things. You got club shipments, I got mystery boxes, plus we have a yarn festival and a yarn crawl. So
Yeah.
So I have one more thing
It's
for this
gonna
one.
be like a full hour or something episode
Yeah.
of that. So,
Maybe not.
oh yeah.
Okay.
So Erin's like
I have a
super
DIY.
talented and creative.
I have a DIY. So you may remember a couple episodes ago, Tiffany showed off her custom needle case.
My Grace's cases with
Her
my
Grace's
Wonder Woman
cases.
fabric. Oh, I love it.
And I was so jealous because I've been desperate for needle storage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I go
she
to
has
her
needles
site.
everywhere in her
I
place
have
here.
needles everywhere. My needle storage was like a bin and needles. That was my storage.
And then you had the hanging one.
I had my hanging ones. Those
Yeah.
were all sock needles. Or no, those were different. But those were my fixed circulars. And then I had, anyway, it was a mess.
Yeah, I have to agree.
So I kept going on to Grace's cases. And I kept looking. And I was just like, oh, I just can't. I do not have multiple gift certificates. And
I'm sorry.
it just was not in the budget. With the exchange rate, her cases are well
You
worth
have
the
a
money.
US account, though.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
With the shipping and everything, her cases are well worth the
Oh my
money.
god. Yeah.
But they just weren't in my budget. So I was trying to think of another way to do it. And so I thought of a binder, okay? And I just happened to find this one on Amazon, and I will link it. And it is perfect, okay? Because I was able to make these little
the
inserts.
outside, show the
Okay,
binder first.
this is the binder. And you're thinking, oh, that's just a regular school binder, whatever. Okay,
And
wait
it's a zippered, it's a zippered up
it's
binder.
zippered, so
yeah.
it's all contained.
Yeah.
Because that's what I wanted. I was looking for
Something contained.
something
They don't blame you.
contained.
Yeah, I totally. That's
The
why I like Grace's
inside
cases. It's
Totally made it for me. Okay. And then what I did is I made inserts to go in it. So part of it...
She's a smarty pants.
Okay, so part of what sold this one to me was that it has this section here with... It's supposed to be like file holder.
Tabs.
I got all my cords in there.
Nice.
So
and you marked them up.
I marked them by size. And it
nice.
Velcro's shut,
I like
so
that.
it stays in there, okay?
That's very cool.
It has a zippered pouch here for my bits and bobs.
That's right.
Okay. And then it's just
Look
your
at that.
regular 3-ring binder.
Yeah.
So I got these pencil cases for 3-ring binders, and I sewed little tip inserts.
What do you mean?
Little inserts for
Let's
my
see.
tips. Okay, I'll take one out.
Take one out and see. Oh, I get it now.
So I sewed little inserts
Oh my god, that's amazing.
for my tips.
You need to put that in your shop. That's
No.
probably like your new creative thing. Let me see.
No, it's like such a mess. Anyway, so
Yeah, but who cares? This is your tester. Like, this is your
Yeah.
tester. Oh,
anyway,
see what
so
you
I did one for, that's my high smalls.
What's the big one for?
For other side, oh, as I get more tips, I'm just going to keep sewing slots.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I did, those were my high smalls. I've got my zing tips, see, zings, and I used fabric paint, that's fabric paint. So those are my zing tips.
Cool.
Those are my Haya and Knit Picks large tips. These are my, I think, zing fixed circulars.
This is like,
These are my sock needles. These are my royales. And then I have this pouch in the back for just 2 random needles that didn't fit with anything.
Okay.
But this binder, because of everything, I can keep adding, like I can keep getting these little pencil case things and keep making inserts as I get more tips.
And did you get these also on
Amazon? Yeah,
Okay.
these are all from Amazon.
I like your fabric paint.
Yeah.
So, okay. Don't mind this, because whatever. But
Yeah.
look how adorable this is. So she sewed this
I use
up.
scraps.
And then she stitches them, and then there's an elastic so that your needles fit in, and there's a little bit of elastic to hold it in place. And then she left this open here so that depending on the size of the needles, she'll just make slots
As
for
I get
them.
more tips, I can just make more slots for them.
So isn't this awesome? Guys, I'm telling you, if you want this, message her and tell her to make you one. Because even on itself like this is a great thing to do, and you can put it in your own pencil cases.
Yeah, get your own pencil case. Yeah, they were not hard to sew. If you have
I
basic
don't
sewing
sew.
skills, I know, but like they were not hard to sew. So this was my solution because I could not get a fancy case. And everything fits in there. So I'm very pleased with this. I had so much fun organizing
Can
this.
I ask roughly what this cost you?
Okay, the binder was about $20. Mm-hmm. And then each of the little, and you could probably find them at like the dollar store or something, but they would just...
Not with the see-throughs, I don't think.
Yeah, they
I
were
like the
about
see-through.
$2 or so.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
The dollar store, I think they're $3, and they don't have the see-through.
They might have been $2 something, I don't know.
Yeah, and they don't have the see-through on them.
Yeah.
And that's what makes that for me is the see-through pencil cases. Yeah. So that is great.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
So yeah, that's like under a $50 project for
It's
sure.
about a $50 project, but I can also expand and I can
Sorry.
personalize and I can add to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all in one. And it even came with a shoulder strap. Not that I plan on carrying my needles around town, but
Actually, that's a good thing.
it came with a shoulder strap. And there's more than enough room to keep adding needles.
Mm-hmm.
More than enough room. But I will link to the binder.
sorry.
I will link to the binder and the little little pouches in the show notes.
Yeah. So Grace's cases is more expensive.
It
Actually,
is,
not
but
that much more,
but it's customized and it's
mine is
she
customized
does-
because I want a specific fabric.
And let me just say, if you saw how wonky those elastic things were, because it moves when you're sewing with it. Like you're sewing and the elastic just keeps going. I'm like, ah. So those cases are a lot of work. A lot of work.
Oh, Grace's cases?
Yes.
She has it like down packed, but I'm telling you, the amount of work that goes into it.
So much work.
Her cases start, I think like a normal needle case, I think starts around $60, $70 US. And they go up to 100 and something. So mine was customized because I wanted that zipper pouch in the middle. I wanted it like a thicker pouch. Mm-hmm. And I also wanted on one side of it to be holding my cables, and on the other side was a zipper pouch, and it had to be a little thicker, not like a super flat one.
And you also got it for 2 sets.
And I had 2 sets in there, which she does that. She does that.
Yeah.
And then, so I have 2 cable things too. And then the outside zipper pocket. But you know what? My husband had gift cards given to me for like my birthdays and Hanukkah, Christmas presents over the years for Christmas. So I had it building up for like 2 years or so, and I was like, I've been wanting something that was special.
And that was perfect for you.
It is. I love it. I use it. I love it. All my needles are in there. Not all my cables yet, but my cables will go in there. But yeah, I love it. It's well worth it. But your awesome case, I really enjoy, because you know what?
We both have organized needles.
I still have fixed circulars that I have a Delicube a case for it, because I keep my fixed circulars, if I can, still in their plastics. Because I can't read the numbers afterwards on the rub off.
Yeah, some of them rub off.
Yeah. So I keep them in there, and I try to keep organized as much as I can. And that's like this fat little case now.
Yeah. I like that this has lots of room.
But
and it's all in one place, so like wherever this case is, that's where my needles are.
I like the see-through pouch for that. I really do think that's a great idea. I do. And I like how you fabric painted it.
Yeah.
And it's in one location.
One location.
Yeah.
So there you go, people who are asking about organization.
Yeah, I think that's great. That's a great idea. Rewind this part again, watch it again in slow-mo, or pause it and see what she does so that you can go do the same thing.
Yeah.
And if you want any questions about it, message her.
You can ask me questions.
Message her on Instagram,
really,
PM on Instagram, or you should post it, do a pictogram thingy on Instagram with all your different pages in there, and just do that.
We'll see.
Or a boomerang or something, and just show it, because you know what? PM or somewhere, Ravelry, whatever you want. Ask her questions. It's a great idea. I love it. So I think we're done.
That's it for this one.
For this episode.
Now, on to part B.
Yeah, part 2.
So we're going to say goodbye for now.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
For the next one, if you want some major enabling.
It'll be next week. Once you guys watch this, it'll be towards the end of the week. We'll have the other one up, and you guys will be able to see all our yummies.
So many yummies. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, we're totally
things that we haven't even opened yet. So it's going to be exciting for us too.
I know. I'm so excited. Okay. So thank you so much for watching us if you're a new viewer, and thank you so much for coming back if
and for
you're
subscribing.
a viewer. And thank you guys for making us hit 500 viewers subscribing. We really appreciate it. And again, all the comments, thank you so much. So have an awesome day. Happy knitting. Until the next episode. Bye.